This one a little bit different today. We gonna do. Oh, my wire's getting caught, but we're gonna do relationship advice. Do for two. You know what I'm saying? Second video today, and I'm gonna say after a breakup, right? It's very important for you to understand where you are at that time and lock in. I'm saying, like, once you go through that breakup or whatever it may be, do not follow. I would say block. I'm gonna speak from a male's point of view, a man's point of view. I would say block her and go out your way. Like, you really gotta have your head down. But there's this quote that says, when it gets too quiet, that's when it's the loudest. Do not let it get quiet. It's gonna take about. It depends though. If it's your first rule, like breakup, I would say it's gonna take about. The life still cause you gotta understand, life still goes on even when y'all break up, even if it's your first breakup. So for me, it took about like a year and a half, just because there was so much else going on in the background. It was like, dang, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta deal with this. You feel me? So that might be your situation. So it all takes time. For you, also too, I would say for a breakup too, to fully heal, don't jump in another relationship or mess with other girls or mess with other people. Just on a simple fact, you're delaying your process, you're delaying the healing time, because to fully heal from your past situation, you gotta really distance yourself and really lock in on your craft, whatever your craft may be. Maybe work, making videos, it may be sports, like whatever it may be. You really gotta lock in on that. I hope I don't hear the wind. Yeah, but you really gotta lock in on that, because at the end of the day, you don't want to get to. Let's say you have your first breakup at 20, right? Then you out with lust, going after other girls, other things that don't matter, partying, all that don't matter. Just to distract. Not just saying partying itself. I don't believe partying itself is not bad, but it's bad when you're trying to distract yourself from something, and that's why most people do party to distract themselves. But I would say, like, let's say you're 20 and you're doing all that, right? And then now you're 22, 23, and now it's like, oh, you're still not healed, and now it's going to take you another year and a half to heal. Now you're 25, now you're just fully getting back into it. When you're 20, you're going to be fully healed at like 21 and a half, 22. Then you really right back into it, giving your all into somebody or something else. And by the time you're giving your all into someone else, you have this, like, if you focus on your craft, you're going to have your whole craft like as a solid foundation, and you got this person next to you. I'm telling you, bro, it's gonna that year. Hopefully the line don't get too bad if I turn around. Oh, this light, hold on, you see me? But that year, like year and a half, 2 years, is gonna be very like a transition, weird phase, but it's worth it. I'm telling you, it's gonna be worth it. You're just gonna have to deal with the grass tall. I'm not trying to get bit up, but I gotta deal with this lighting. We gonna thug it out. I'm not walking backwards either.